go back to our early history, we were investing in a number of things on a regular basis, and we weren't really sure if they were achieving anything meaningful. So we decided to be more strategic in our granting.
We were having a strategic planning meeting, as you do, and at the wonderful Long Bay facility. And one of our trustees, our deputy chair, came back from a long walk on the beach and said, "What if we did something that would help to turn around Māori and Pacific educational underachievement?" Our first thought was we need to actually go and talk to the communities that are affected and see what their thinking is, see what their wisdom is, and see actually how we can work with them to almost co-construct both the program and the solution.
They were delighted because it was the first time anyone had listened to their point of view. And from that process, we whittled down a large number of ideas to a few that were really likely to work.
The Māori and Pacific Education Initiative was the Trust's first major venture philanthropy program, where they set aside specific funding for projects in the community that would improve the educational opportunities and outcomes for young Māori and Pacific people. And they funded 11 projects over a period of 5 years.
So by investing over a longer period, we were able to achieve more meaningful change. We were also able to give the organisation some certainty of funding so that they could focus on program delivery.
I think the challenges for community organisations when they get a large investment is actually their capacity and capability to expand in a short space of time. And like any business, and these are not-for-profit businesses, they need support and time to actually grow their organisations and their capacity to suddenly extend what they're doing.
It's not just about funding, it's about providing capacity support, it's about evaluation and monitoring and coming alongside the grantees to really maximise their potential in achieving the goals that they've set for themselves.
We're just coming into the final year of those projects, and we have seen some amazing results from those programs in terms of educational achievement and scaling and replication of projects where they've been really successful by other funders, including government.
We're setting up the Centre for Social Impact because we've realised that we've learned an enormous amount in the journey that we started on in 2006. We've learned an enormous amount about a different way of grant making, about ways of working with the Māori and Pacific Island community in Auckland and Northland and ultimately in the whole of New Zealand that I don't think anybody else has explored perhaps in the same way that we have. We've got a whole lot of information, knowledge, intellectual capital if you like, that we actually want to be able to retain in-house and share with other grantees.
And what we want to do is embed that into a centre of excellence so that we can continue to grow our own learning, to develop new approaches and to share that with other funders who also might want to work in this way.
Not only our work and the expertise that sits here, but other groups and other organisations, corporates, other philanthropic groups coming together, bringing skills together that can provide much more than we ever could by ourselves.
We've got some amazing partners, so we've developed a model where we work with other specialist partners who bring their expertise. So we, for example, have developed 2 corporate relationships, one with Vodafone and one with KPMG, and they are very keen to work with us to provide their business development support to grantees in the community. And our role is to broker that engagement for them with the grantee projects that we're working on.
Oh, personally, this is exciting. This could lead the way into quite significant change within the way philanthropic programs are delivered. If we can make this work, and we're determined to do that, then the leveraging can be hugely beneficial, much more so than all of us working independently.
We see organisations at the beginning of this process with a lot of hope and a lot of passion and a lot of expectations, with their fingers crossed about what they might be able to do. And then as we work through this process in partnership with them, we really see them start to blossom and start to have increased confidence in their own ability to achieve their visions.
So the Centre of Social Impact are obviously helping us by resourcing the stream. We need to take it from here to now out into the community.
The Centre for Social Impact is a huge benefit to Whangarei Youth Space. It's a different way of operating with a funder, and that's really exciting. Great to have that support.
We believe in what you're doing. We share your vision. We want to achieve the social impact that you want to do. That's really, really powerful stuff for us. It's like having a critical friend behind us, standing there, supporting us.
But I think another thing that I'm really finding through our early journeys with the centre is the ability to develop the leaders and strategic and board governance and all those really important things that actually come in behind to back the dream, to make sure that we've got everything in place that's needed to make it as strong as possible.